For keeping our heads up, seeing what we're hitting, and making sure to wrap up our tackles as our next stop on the Gridiron Tour takes us to St. Francis, where the Knights are looking for their first winning season since 2013. And as our Danny Rogers reports, if Dan Chipka and company can harness their energy into victories, the wins will follow.
If there's one powerful thing Dan Chipka has brought with him into his second season as head coach, it's energy. Or as his team likes to call it, the juice. Coach Chipka prefers things to be done a certain way, from leading stretches to bringing his players waters during practice. It's that non-stop energy and attention to detail that has this Knights team on track for a winning season.
The atmosphere, I would say, is very energetic. That's the one thing we try to do, is give a lot of energy going in the beginning of practice. So when like mid-practice and later on, we still got that energy and that juice that's going to keep us going through the fourth quarter.
Coach Chip energy, it feeds into everybody. Like, even if he's down, like he always say, you ain't got the juice, you better fake it. You know, most of us fake it, but hopefully you pick it up every day.
By the end of practice, Coach Chipka's voice is gone, summing up how vocal and involved he is with his team.
It's high energy. As soon as the horn blows at the beginning of practice, we're into a routine, and the expectation is that everybody's going 110 miles per hour, and that we already know our alignment and our assignment from minicamp, and now it's about really honing in on the techniques and getting everyone on the same page.
In 2017, the Knights picked up 2 wins. 3 of their losses came, though, in the very last play of the game. This season, the same mistakes won't be made.
There were about 3 games last year where we lost about last minute, so at worst we should have been 5-5.
We just look at that as a pass. We just keep moving forward and keep building. The more we build, the more we get better. If we get better, we look to have a better season.
St. Francis hasn't been a winning program in a long time, so we're all excited just finally perform and fix our mistakes and execute what we need to.
This year, the Knights do want to be just as successful in their run game as they were last season, which Malachi Wise played a large role in.
That was like a big thing last year. We ran the ball a lot, and I feel like that's going to be a strong part this year, and we got a new quarterback, Jaquil, who can throw the ball, so I think we'll be diverse more than just running.
And what a lot of people don't realize about Malachi is he had 268 consecutive carries without a fumble. So, and he's such a high character kid. He's the hardest worker on the team, so he certainly has the respect of the locker room.
St. Francis's expectations are high because of their energized coach, and also because of newly named starting quarterback senior Jaquil Wells, who, after sitting out last season, is back on the gridiron.
It's huge, someone that knows, the offense, he can sling it. So he's a great quarterback, and I'm excited for him to, throw it to me this year, and the other receivers.
Coach Wilhelm, Coach Linke do a great job on the offensive side, and they've spent a lot of time with all our quarterbacks in the quarterback room. But Jaquil has picked it up quickly, and he's certainly been a pleasure to coach, both with his legs and with his arm through the air.
Wells doesn't underestimate his new title as senior quarterback.
I wouldn't even say it's better. I would say it's even more challenging because it's more on my shoulder to carry the team and lead everybody, and everybody looking at me to lead.
Wells has been impressed with the team's overall energy and that juice. Speaking of the juice,
What's the team mantra this season?
Happy teams get beat. That's kind of always our team mantra.
As soon as we get out of here, as soon as we touch the field, is bring the juice, big energies, big plays. We got to get to it.
Probably be take the medicine, just listen to the coaches and, do what they say, and, we'll win. Yeah, that too. Yeah, bring the juice.
Like all the time, like if you ain't got the juice, you better fake it.
One last thing to note about Coach Chipka, he will now have a new advisor going into his second season as head coach.
As we go through the roller coaster ride as coaches through a long season and off season, leaning on her and kind of picking her brain and seeking her wisdom on a lot of things, as well as the emotional support, and she's everything that I could ever ask for in a girlfriend, and that's why I made her my fiance. So.
What's the best advice she's given you football-wise?
Run the ball.